What's going on, y'all? So we are back for a new season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 11. This is episode 1. Let me just put some ground rules down because sometimes, people just get beside themselves with these Real Housewives. I don't understand, but okay. Everybody's not going to agree with the opinion that is being said in this video. Everybody's not going to agree with the opinions that's being stated in the comments. But what we will do on this channel is be respectful to one another, okay? That's what we do. Because at the end of the day, them bitches don't know us and we don't really know them, okay? So now that we got that out the way, church announcements is done. Let's get into this episode. So basically, Cynthia got a new man. We like, bitch, how you just sneak up with a new man like this? Okay, last time we seen you was with the other boy, who couldn't keep his story straight or whether or not he had a girlfriend or not when he was fucking around with you. Okay. We know that Kenya is not on the show no more. Shout out to Kenya though. No hate, no shade to her. She just had her baby this morning actually on the premiere day of Real Housewives of Atlanta season 11. But Brooklyn Doris Daily, okay? Shout out to her. And I get that because the things that women go through to have these babies, okay? She was, put up a post about how her feet were swollen. And I mean, them bitches was swollen. And basically her blood pressure was up. And, it was a possibility that she could have had preeclampsia. And come to find out she did have it. So that's why they had to go ahead and, induce her labor. Go ahead and probably give her a C-section and get that baby out of there because her health was in danger as well as the baby. So, you know, it looks like everything is all to the good. The baby is here, so congratulations to her and her husband. Moving on from that, excuse me, Porsha. The first story that we get, we see Tiny and Kenya, Tiny and Kandi. They out there rehearsing for Escape and all that stuff. Then we get little bits and pieces of Porsha. Porsha out in the car with her little boyfriend. Okay, they going ring shopping. We get a little background on them and how they met. Somebody that she knew was trying to hook them up all the time anyway. He owns a few lounges out there in Atlanta. Hookah lounges, hookah, I should say, not hooker, hookah lounges, and he's the hot dog king and all that stuff, whatever. And so they go to the same freaking jewelry store that she went and got her other ring from Cordell, I think, you know. But they was just sizing up the rocks and stuff, and I was just like, God damn. I was looking at the prices like, ooh, all that for just a goddamn rock, bitch. I can do a lot with all that money. But he said, baby, it ain't no budget. And so she going down to Miami and she thinking that he might just propose to her. And she did say at the reunion that she probably gonna be the next one to get married or whatever. So hey, looks what happened. Then we get this whole little thing with Greg and NeNe. This touched my heart for the simple fact that I know what it feels like to deal with a loved one who has cancer and someone that you never would expect to have, and then the certain type that they have, and it was just a lot. So I felt for NeNe in this moment, and I'm glad that Greg has a solid support system around him. And she was just letting us know that, that last season he had the little heart problem, okay, and then she was like a month or so afterwards or whatever, they got that fixed. And then all of a sudden on Cinco de Mayo, or Cinco de Mayo, as she said, no, de Mayo with an A at the end. No, that's not how you say it, but that's how NeNe said. Um, he was in excruciating pain and kind of found out he had colon cancer and it was life threatening to the point that they needed to do immediate surgery right then and there and basically took out most of his colon. Um, that's sad. That's sad. And you can tell he's still trying to keep strong for his wife and for his family or whatever because he's still making jokes and, trying to uplift them even though, you got the family and friends downstairs and they're trying to uplift him. And when he almost broke down crying, talking about how when he wrote that note to give to NeNe and them, baby, I was sitting here like, when I seen the clip that they were already released this clip online. So when I seen it then, it did something to me, and seeing it for a second time, it still did something to me. I was just like, shit, that was a real ass moment right there. So I just pray everything gets better. Excuse me, with Greg and NeNe continue to be there for her husband. That's all you can do. So, we get this whole little scene with Kandi and Escape. It's cute that Kandi letting the girls get some airtime and letting them get a little couple of change or whatever here and there. Letting them get their names put up on the screen. Tamika and Latasha, okay? And they getting this award for their songwriting. I think it's called the Golden Note or whatever. And they was just talking about how, Escape don't get the press that they need and don't get the respect that they should get. When they always talking about the girl groups of the '90s, they get left out and things of that such, which is unfortunate. And she was stating facts though, okay? Because just about everything that they put out was hits after hits after hits after hits, okay? So that was cute. Then we get this whole thing with Cynthia. Cynthia got a new boy named Mike Hill, or is it Mike Hill? I know it's Mike or whatever, but that's her new boo. And she said the difference between him and the dude before, they've been dating for 3 months. I was like, how long was she dating with the other dude? I forgot his name, okay? And she said the only difference is that he definitely swam in Lake Cynthia, okay, a few times. And I was like, oh, in 3 months. Oh, and it's a long distance relationship. He got her giggling and shit. They met through Steve Harvey. Okay. Now, girl, I'll be weary about that because y'all love looking at Steve Harvey as a fucking relationship expert with all the marriages and failed marriages that he had because he cheated and girl, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. But all right, Think Like a Man was cute. The movie. I never read the book and never will. Anyway, um, so yeah, she talking about that. Noelle pops up and she's like, well, Noelle met Mike because one day she was talking and he was there and, she popped up, didn't know that she was going to pop up. And so that's how they met. And I was like, oh, okay. You do what you got to do. It is what it is. But that was basically it with them. I said, okay, Cynthia. Cynthia, you better bring it this season because you have been a little dry for the past few seasons. And I just want you to, actually bring it this season because, girl, I don't know how much of the boringness I can take from you. I'm giving you another chance. So Eva is now a full-time castmate. Okay, she didn't got her peach. She passed her audition last year. I don't. We just gonna see how it is. Okay. So she and her daughter and her husband, well, her soon-to-be husband, her current husband now, and the little baby that she was pregnant with last year, they're doing a little family photo shoot, a little update. The last time they did one, she was pregnant. This time the baby is here, and baby, the only part that really stuck out, she got to do a whole bunch of stuff with the wedding and all that shit. Whatever, fine, cool, whatever, cool. She do her little modeling thing. She talk about she want to take some individual photos, and then she gonna say the difference between me and Cynthia modeling is about 20 years. I said, bitch, goddamn. Okay, come on now. But what got me, bitch, was when she told little Marley, is that what the little girl name is? She was like, you want to sit on daddy's lap? She was like, no. And it was like, Michael came in, he became an instant father and all this stuff, and he's been the only father that she's ever known. I said, bitch, somewhere, somehow, y'all know Kevin McCall is watching this shit, and he is pissed, okay? That motherfucker is ready to do a rant. I will not be surprised if I see something on the Shade Room in the next couple of days about this whole shit, all right? I'm just saying. Then we get this scene that was actually a fun, cute scene between NeNe and Porsha. Their relationship has come along. Porsha is really just there at her boutique to, give her some excitement, make her laugh and all that to get her mind off of everything that's going on. And that's really a good look. And I like that. And just to see if she's really doing okay. And NeNe's supposed to be opening up another boutique. She's supposed to be going down to Miami. Kind of find out Porsha going to Miami too for her birthday with her friend, quote unquote, her little boyfriend. She don't know what they gonna be doing or whatever. So they go up in the closet and or I should say the dressing room. NeNe give her some stuff to Miami wear. She come out, ass just jiggling, titties just jiggling. They was just having fun. That was a funny scene, and I really, really did enjoy it. I enjoyed it because the ass was right. It really was. So Kandi and the whole Tucker Birds family, they get together. You got the Ty's daughter, you got her daughter, you got little Ace, and then of course you got Don Juan. He ain't got shit else to do. and they're out there with Kandi for the award ceremony, whatever. They're having dinner, and we see little Riley. Little Riley is a grown ass woman right about now. I don't know how old that girl is, but Riley been grown since we first seen her. Since she was on the first introduction doing the jerk, bitch. Y'all remember that shit when Kandi had the rooster hair? Cock-a-doodle-doo up in this bitch, okay, with the red Kool-Aid coloring. Come on through, bitch. She done lost some weight. She feeling herself. She got a little glow up, and she's still the same. Because when Kandi said, how do y'all feel about us having some more kids? What if we would have had some more kids? Because they got a couple more embryos still stored up. And Riley said, nah, because I see the way that y'all raise kids and shit like that. I said, well, good goddamn. She was basically saying how, when she was being raised, Kandi was always in the house or whatever. Now, with Ace in there, she's always gone. And, Todd is always there. Todd talking about this daddy daycare. Kandi in the confessional talking about something, I am on the road and stuff like that, but I make sure I'm at all their doctor's appointment, all their teachers meeting. Then she gets a phone call right in the middle of the confessional after just saying that she'd be at their meeting, saying that she missed a teacher's meeting with Ace's teacher or whatever. So, it's a different thing. And then Ty had to tell Riley, you have to work so you can afford these things and afford the lifestyle that you have and things of that such. It is what it is. Then, you have Porsha. Porsha is with her sister and her assistant and basically comes up with this idea to gather all the girls around, call them up, and to see if they want to go down to Miami to support NeNe and her comedy show, and just give her support all the way around. And so she called Cynthia. Cynthia's down. She texts Marlo, and they was like, bitch, you want to call Kandi? The light started flickering and shit. And it was like, bitch, I don't know. But she went on ahead and she did it. And Kandi answered that phone and said, hello? Porsha was like, Kandi, this Porsha. Mm-hmm. Well, how you doing? Am I? The fuck you want? That's her whole tone was like, the fuck you calling me for? Okay? She said they not friends, but they cordial. They okay. They got to understand it. You know what I'm saying? For right now. And so basically, Porsha told her what was going on, and Kandi agreed to go to it. It was cute to see her joke about saying that Cynthia, said she wasn't going to come, and it was just going to be Kandi and her on the plane together. You heard that little apprehension in Candy's voice, like she was about to say, well, on another note, I ain't going to be able to make it because something just came up. But, it was a joke, and they all laughed about it, and, she was all good to the good with it. So it was cute to see them coming together for NeNe. So Porsha is getting ready to go to meet up with her boo. He coming to pick her up. Bitch, let me just tell you the bird moment that Porsha had, okay? Because I found it real cute. This episode has been cute. It ain't been much. It's like a filler episode, us getting updated on what's been going on in everybody's life before we get to the drama, okay? She didn't want the girls to meet her boyfriend yet. I was here for that, bitch. Let me soak him in first a little bit longer before y'all start meeting him and start giving your opinion and judging and all that shit. But bitch, when she came downstairs and all that white with all that ass out, and she was like, oh my God, oh my God, I'll put this over daddy. I said, girl, no. Okay. But then when she said, look at him, he got all his tattoos out for mama and shit. I said, come on with the bird moment for your man, okay? Now that is acceptable in my eyes. You can be a bird for your nigga, okay? All right, that's cute. That's cute. And they seem like they got a cute little relationship. Of course, with these shows, you try to wait for the bottom to fall out or whatever. But hey, it is what it is. They're currently engaged, so it is what it is at this point. They getting ready to go, Cynthia get a phone call from my NeNe asking if she was gonna come out there to Miami and see her at the show. She was like, that's my first time out since Greg, getting sick and all this stuff. And instead of Cynthia saying, girl, I'm gonna have to think about it, or I'm gonna have to see what's on my schedule and see if I can move some things around. Try to come up with a better lie. The bitch said she had to take a conference call, okay? But NeNe brought it. For the most part, she brought it, And then we see Kandi and the girls out there at the ASCAP songwriting awards, and they're accepting awards. Ace is just a little frustrated because he's tired and all that, and it was really a nice moment. So Porsha and her little boo get to Miami, and she was just letting him know, because he said, bitch, why the fuck you got a suitcase for every day that we gonna be here? She said, first of all, even though we only gonna be here for the weekend, you didn't tell me what we was gonna do, so I don't know what you got planned, so I just bought something for every occasion, just in case. And, she's going down there to surprise NeNe, and she told him about that. He was cool with the fact that he didn't want them to meet yet, and she was like, we can probably meet. He's when I guess we get engaged. And he was like, I mean, hell, that could be tonight or whatever. And she was like, I was thinking that. I said, Portia girl, I don't know. Maybe because I ain't into all that. I feel the way sometimes. I be looking at people like, girl, calm the fuck down. Y'all be wanting these rings and stuff so bad. I feel like, damn, don't pressure a nigga. Let them come naturally. This whole episode, Portia was trying to wait for that ring and all this stuff. Girl, he got a shelf. He got this. He got that. It was cute. He was treating her a little nice, whatever. I'm pretty sure he ain't get her no ring just yet. But she gonna like whatever it is that she like, and of course they already engaged. We already know that. Um, but they was in that car though, and it was like, it's two girls that I really don't get along with, or I'm like on the fence with. One is Marlo. You ever heard of him? I mean, heard of her? No. Okay, and then the other one is Kandi. You know Kandi? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You met her before? Mm-hmm. When you met her? Where? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I used to go to Old Lady Gang all the time because, the restaurant right across the street. I used to go there like once a week. You ain't been going there ever since we've been dating. I mean, it is what it is, though. But I used to go there, So, hey, I said, interesting. But okay. So, basically, that was the episode. I don't know. The episode was cute. Cute little introduction. Not that much drama. It was nice seeing the girls, back on the screen. And so far, so good. No one is getting on my nerves yet. And I just felt like this was a cute little introduction episode. Y'all tell me how y'all felt. And I will see you guys later for Married to Medicine. Peace.